Hi guys, tutorial day is here. Yes, it is Snow White. I know I'm not wearing anything that looks like Snow White. um, I don't, I thought it would be, I know a lot of people like to dress up when they do like a Disney look and stuff like that. But because this is technically a wearable look, I do kind of want to, because I had looked at more of the images, I want to tone down the blush just a tad bit, because on camera, if you look at the tutorial preview video, it looks like I've got like this mound of blush on my face, and it does need to go back a little bit, because it does go back a little bit. It really, when I looked at it, I thought it was more just here in the front, but no, it does almost like not a contour here, but just like a light in this area. Just go over it maybe once. There's going to, from now on, always be 2 parts to my tutorial, because if any of you watched, I've only seen 2 views, and that makes me sad, because in the description and when I threw all of these out to my social networking sites, it specifically says, like, if you're a makeup artist or you do makeup videos, please watch this, because I don't like to see tutorials that are being fast forwarded through most of the video, because then it's not a tutorial. You can't call it a tutorial. So you're going to see me do this step by step in 2 videos. First the face, and then I will do the second video, which will be the eyes. Yes, it's a very simple look. However, we still need to do a lot of products, because we're trying to make our face as light as possible. So this is, first video, face. So let's get started, and the first thing we need to do is prime our face. I've already moisturized. Make sure you always moisturize your face before you do makeup anytime. So I'm taking about a pea-size amount of the Smashbox, and then the rest for primer will be Monistat. I do have my little mirror here, so I'm going to try to rely on that a little bit more than I have been. We are using natural lighting today, because I noticed when I did the tutorial preview, it looked best with natural light. I'm a little disappointed because it's overcast today. Yesterday was wildly sunny, and yesterday I was wildly behind. I did do the video that I wanted to do, but it got messed up at the end, so we're going to have to wait till next Monday so I can show you. First I'm going to show you, I want to show you guys like a before of my closet, because you guys know I want to work on my closet. And then what we're going to be doing is they're going to be how to, like, picking out an outfit for that day. So every Monday I'm going to show you guys how I myself pick out my outfits. It's like with this, okay? I am wearing just for instance, this is a Banana Republic sweater, so no bracelets. And since it's a very small V-neck, I don't really need a necklace. I do have some studs on. They're amethyst. And then I have my new ring that I had gotten. It's just, I did see it on another website too. So, I thought it was pretty funny. And it was actually more expensive on the other website. I don't remember which website it was. But it's just a cocktail ring and then my wedding ring. Because I didn't, with an outfit like this, you know, and then jeans, one thing I do need more of is like skirts, shorts, because I'm so pale that I don't really wear, I do have capris, but I don't really wear too many things that show my legs. Yes, I do have some dresses, but I need, you know, some cute shorts, more capris. I can't find, I've been looking and looking and looking for a pair of either jeggings or skinny jeans in the color in white. Yes, that's a risky color to wear, but I just love the way white skin, and it has to be skinny jeans. I don't want white jeans. I want white skinny jeans. So, because you can have some really cute looks with them. So now we're going to take our concealer palette, our Shani just the concealer palette, and we are going to start with this green. We're going to be putting it basically all over our entire face. So you can take middle finger, ring finger, it doesn't really matter, and just start applying it to your entire face. I kind of do it in sections where it's like I'm doing one half of the cheek and nose and eye. I need to do a mask really bad. My skin, like, I used my exfoliator today and it's still, my skin is flaky, like flaking. Not good. We should be putting a fair amount of this on because, like I said, we want to make our face as white as possible. So now I'm doing basically the other side. Even go over your eyebrows. Because, I mean, we're going to be coloring in our eyebrows with black today. So, if you guys do have, you know, blonde hair, and you do want to use it as a Snow White look, I would throw on a wig. Or if you're doing it because, you know, you thought, oh, that could be a great day look, because yes, you can use this as a day look. Just color in your brows with your normal color, because you don't want to be sporting black. You know, eyebrows when you have, you know, blonde hair. That would look very silly. So, that's why it's like I'm not wearing, you know, my little Snow White costume I did, because I was going to wear the headband. I just wish I knew where it was, because it's with the wig. I'm like, where's my wig? I like that wig. So, I mean, we're literally putting this green all over the entire face, because we need to mute out any color at all. And I'm sure you guys, when you see me do my videos, when I don't have any makeup on and I'm all scraggly looking, how red my face, you know, really is. Gosh, I need to do a mask so bad. Because after you put that soft primer on, if you, like, and shaving your face like your whole face, I've told you this before, actually does help to get rid of dead skin. I do it usually about once a week. I've been really bad about the whole my mask. I haven't done a mask in a while, and I need to do it. And I need to do my hair. It needs to be cut and needs to be dyed, so I've been a little lazy. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Alright, so now, normally I would go in with this one right here for underneath my eyes, but I want to go in with the lightest one, and that's this one right here, the one next to it. I mean, you can see on camera, you know, this is super light, and on this bottom row of concealers, this is obviously the one that is reflecting the most, which makes it the lightest. So I'm going to take my pinky, and we are going to put kind of a lot of this on. We're going to go up over the eyes too, and onto the eyebrows. Oh, don't fall out of my hand. And if you need to put it on any blemishes, like, I wish I could kind of blank out my eyebrows so I can make a fake looking eyebrow like how she has it in the cartoon, where it's very thin, you know, like it is, you know, a cartoon. I wanted to be able to do a very thin eyebrow. My eyebrows are fairly thin. Oh my goodness, I am gonna have to do a mask. Okay, now I'm gonna take my powder brush real quick. I'm not putting any powder on, but because I had so much like flaking going on while that was happening, I want to kind of take my powder brush and go over my, just use it to like wipe my face down with a dry powder brush if there's any dead skin that like wants to come off or that might be on my face before I apply anything else. So as we can see, my face, I don't even have, I mean look, I don't have the light on my mirror. I just opened all the windows. I might even close them because when the less light I had, the better it looked. So, yeah, anyways. So we're just using the Neutrogena. Aren't mixing it with BB cream or any of that. I'm going to be putting a ton of this on my face using my Coastal Scents Foundation stipple brush. So shake it up because it's super thick. This one is Shine Control. You can hear my chair. I love that. You can hear my chair. But please, for those of you, if you do makeup, and even those of you who watch tutorials, please watch the video. The video is titled, Where Has the Passion Gone? Because I kind of feel like, and I have been told, you know, that they want to see the full tutorial. Our viewers, from what, and I, as a viewer myself, because I still want to watch tutorials because I want to continue my education. So I want to see all the steps, just like everybody else does who has never done something. You know, for every look that somebody does, like if I'm watching the website that I normally watch, you know, I want to see everything she does. Now, I do have like my go-to foundations and stuff like that, and she does, you know, list or show what foundation she has on her face, but you know, I also as well, if want to see how it's contoured, and it's been shown very many times, so you know, I've noticed, oh, I should do that. And some of the videos that I've actually recently watched, I'm like, oh, I should do that. That's a good idea. I never thought of it like that. You know, stuff like that. We always need to continue education as being technically educators to the people who, you know, are watching to learn. So I'm going to be taking this, my Coastal Scents. I gotta fluff it out because it's kept all nice in its little plastic container. Now I have a ton of foundation on my face, so we're gonna always, you know, if you need to move your, I always believe that you should, you know, if you don't want to get makeup on your clothes, you know, put a robe over it, but, or if you have a way of getting into your, like, your clothes without getting makeup on them, because nobody wants, it's like my jackets. I have wildly expensive jackets that have foundation on them. My big Juicy Couture wool jacket. It, like, they all need to go to the dry cleaners. My Michael Kors trench coat needs to, they all need to go to the stinking cleaners because it's embarrassing. It's full of foundation. And I'm in such a small little town that I'm like, where's the cleaners? I don't want to have to go all the way out to Bellingham to take my clothes to the cleaners. And a lot of my shirts too, like my design, like the more expensive designer shirts, I don't want to wash them. You know, they're some of them are dry clean only, and like have only been worn like once because I need to dry clean them. And so I'm always telling my husband the clothes that I do wash, like in cold water, I'm like, don't touch them. Let me do it. You can go ahead and make sure you go over your eyebrows. There is a little bit of red still coming through. Darn it. Darn it. It's like I feel that last time was so perfect that this time's like not going to be as perfect. I really loved how it came out last time. I'm like, dang it, this should have been the tutorial. Because it did. It came out so good. I mean, on camera, it, you know, the first little picture there, and I need to start putting cover pictures on my videos, but the thing is I like, you know, that's why I do videos, like, if I look scraggly, I don't care, because I'm a real person, you know, unless, like, you know, I'm doing this as a business, which could happen one day, and I might have to make sure that, you know, I'm not doing it in my pajamas or looking all scraggly. Yeah, so, you know, I really sometimes shouldn't do that, but at the same time, I want you guys to know that yes, I'm a real person, you know, and I'm not trying to think, oh, I'm on YouTube, so that makes me a star. 'Cause I'm totally not. So, I like real. And, like, my son, because he's 8, and, like, you know, he's already, like, making video games, and it's just insane, because, you know, my husband works in the video game industry, and so a lot of it, he's been, like, my son has been doing game stuff and working on the computer stuff since he was 2 years old. So, you know, he probably types faster than a lot of adults do. I sit there and watch him type, and I'm like, my gosh. He's like, I'm like, holy moly. So, I pretty much know where his future is headed. He's actually talked about wanting to animate. He loves Pixar. So, that would be awesome if my kid ended up working at Pixar. I'd be like, whoop whoop. I want to go, because that, I believe Pixar is located, I think, in isn't, and I'm thinking of LucasArts. LucasArts is in Northern California, but Pixar, I think, is in Burbank. So yeah. But it's nice because it's like, you know, he always watches these tutorials that show him step by step how to, like, do, you know, how to make certain, you know, because he'll be in a game, and there will be a tutorial for a game, how to make your own game in that game, mods, and for, like, Minecraft, I believe he does it in Don't Starve, Portal, and a lot of the companies that the games that he does it for, the companies, I don't think mind. Otherwise, my husband wouldn't let him be doing that. So now, I know this is technically part of the eyes, but I always do this as part of my face routine. See how really white I am? I want to close this. Oh, snap. Okay. Woo! Because it shows up really well for some reason with the room being a little bit dark, so I'm going to have that open and then the back open. So we do have light, but you can really see how very matted my face is, and it's all just like a perfect coverage. All the way through. There's no lines. This is what we want our face to look like right now. No matter what color range your face is in. You want it to look, one, as light as you can get it, and two, just have it all this perfectly, you know, there's a little bit of shine in it, but it's mostly matte. And that's why I stipple. You know, it looks like I have flawless skin, which I don't. So now I'm taking my Urban Decay Primer Potion. My gel nails are starting to grow out, but she said 3 weeks, so 3 weeks is technically this coming up next weekend. But I think I'm gonna have to either keep doing the gel nails or having her put the maybe a colored acrylic powder over my entire nail, because they're going to end up breaking, because they've had acrylics on them for so long that my nails are now super thin. So you can either use your ring finger or your pinky, whatever works best, because sometimes it does tend to go on underneath your eye, which is fine because it's a flesh tone color, unless you're darker and it's like you take out your little spongy, if you have one, little eraser like this. Always keep one of these little guys handy, because those work really good to get makeup off. Plus we've already put foundation on our eye and concealer, so, but we're also using very light colored shadows today. So this is why I kind of was like, I don't need to dress up as Snow White, because it's also technically a daytime look. Take away the black eyebrows, unless you need black eyebrows. Take away, change the blush up a little bit. You can use the same color, but change up how you're wearing it, and you have a beautiful look. You can even wear it with, if you're it would be a great wedding look. Oh my gosh, like if you're doing a Hollywood glam wedding look, this would be the makeup to do it with. Oh my goodness. If you're very fair skinned, even if you're blonde, like platinum blonde, oh my god, like Gwen Stefani, this would be a great look for a wedding, because it's super natural, a natural look. But when we are doing the Snow White part, we're kind of like right now, as we're going to do the eyebrows, and this is kind of an unnatural way of, because like they're going to be super black, because we want it to look like it's inked like a cartoon. That's the whole point of this, trying to make it look as much like the cartoon as possible. Take your take one of those flat angled liner brushes. If you have one that is very small, like this one right here, this is a bit smaller than most that you see. This is really good for if you have eyebrows like mine. If you can see, yes, there is foundation over it, but there's all those blank spots. That's why you want to color in those blank spots. And I really wish that brow kit that I bought will hurry up and ship out. So now I'm taking, this is the Sephora palette, I'm going in with this black color, and this is just to start. I'm gonna color in with the powder first, to kind of get the shape that I want going. And then we're going to go over with gel liner, and then we're going to go over with hair gel. I'm very curious how that brow stuff's going to work. because yes, using the Make It Geek and Monster gel liner does make my eyebrows look a bit harsh. However, I've gotten great compliments on my eyebrows, so I'm kind of perplexed. I don't know what to do. So maybe something in between? I don't know. We're going to have to see when I receive that package. I don't know why I'm talking so quiet today. I need a clip-on microphone. That'd be really loud. Okay, so that's the base right now for the eyebrow. Now we're gonna, I'm trying to, everything is all kind of scrunched up right here because I've been doing my daily makeup, which I don't put much on, so that's been staying in here since I do my tutorials in here. And my vanity where I used to do my makeup now is just a place to put makeup. But my nephew's coming this summer, so I might be not doing it for a while. So we're going in with the L'Oreal gel that we usually tightline with in Blackest Black, and this is going over that powder. So that they can be dark. You might have to do it a couple of times. We'll have to see. Looks good so far. That's why I like doing the powder first, because it kind of already shaped the eyebrow for us. And we want a round, very rounded eyebrow. So if you have eyebrows that kind of do that, try to like the arc where it arcs. See how like mine wants to arc right there? Round that. If you have to put a concealer over your brow to kind of, you know, that's why I said, you know, make sure you go over your eyebrows with the foundation and get the concealer over your foundation. Luckily my skin is light enough and my eyebrows are already dark enough, and because the way my brows are already shaped, I can kind of pull it off without needing to do too much to my brows. Alright, see, that turned out really good on that one. Now let's go in. And what's great when we put the hair gel on is it kind of makes them start to shine too. That'll give it that like cartoony glossy effect. This eyebrow I need to get even with the other eyebrow, because it's not the, like in the front, right in this area here, I need to get it shapened the way the other one is. I've got some extra hair right here, right in here. It's a little thicker than I want it. But so every time I pluck my eyebrows, I slowly but surely have been going closer and closer in. See, it's like that one's a little bit thinner. That one's a little bit more how I want it. Then I've got these other hairs. Okay, so they're not super even, but looks good. Let's take our Tresemme Travel Hair Gel, or whatever gel you like. A lot of people use those, like the mascara ones. I think I'll be getting one of those when I get my gel set, but I've never used that before. I've just always used this. And now it's like it gives it a little bit of shine. And it keeps every stinking hair where it's supposed to be. And even sometimes it moves the color if I want to kind of take my eyebrow and make it a little bit longer. Like right there, I kind of made it a little bit longer, because it can move the gel. Squeeze. And this is my problem one. My problem eyebrow. Okay. Now we're getting ready to do one of the last steps of the face. We only have a couple more things to do on the face. See, and it's already taken 36 minutes to, I mean, yeah, I've been talking in blah-de-blue, but it's already taken 36 minutes just to do what we have done. But that's why if somebody doesn't give a hoot about watching the face, then they can just watch just the eyes and lips. It's technically eyes and lips. Okay, and I like to make sure my brushes are clean. Yes, it makes it take longer. I'm sorry. So now I'm going in with my blush, which is the NYC and the Satin Place Peach. Right? Yeah, Place Peach. I have the hardest time opening this. And it has a little brush in it, but I don't use it. I'm actually, because her, like normally I would want to use a, like a actual blush brush, but it's almost kind of rounded on her cheeks. But I'm going to go a little bit lighter than I did before, because it is kind of light. So tap on it, tap off any excess. Let's smile and really just kind of do the apples of the cheeks, and we want just a really light, and then kind of go back a little bit, but kind of make it a little bigger than you normally would, because hers kind of covers like a lot of her cheek. So kind of like that. See, like that looks better than last time, so I'm kind of done with that one. So alright, I think we're done with the blush. We don't really need much. Oh, I need to clean this. What am I doing? And I think, like, if you're done with the brush, I think it's a good idea to just, you know, clean it when you're done using it, because then you don't have to go back and go, now I have to clean all my brushes. So I say clean it when you're done with it. Okay, now we are going to, did use this, but ended up using this. So you can use either or. I did list both. I'm going in with the NYX Liquid Illuminator in Sunbeam because it's a very light color. I think I'm going to get the other one too because I think this one might be a little bit too light. And I'm just going to, like, what's coming out, I'm just going to kind of put that on my face. Just put on the back of your hand for now. So we've got like that, if you can see that, on the back of our hands, or hand, a hand. And then set it back down, and then take the Stiffle brush, and we're going to do both sides. So just real quick, and then real quick, and then kind of like back and forth, because we do want a little bit of shine on the tops of the cheekbones. And this is a Kirkland Stiffle brush. Sometimes I think more the powdery ones work better with that foundation brush. It's almost got some on my nose. But this little Stipple brush, I might buy the Makeup Geek one that she uses. See? Now I have a little bit of glow. And we are done with the face. So get ready for part 2, the eyes. And the eyes will probably be a lot quicker. Maybe. We'll see. It all depends on how much I want to blab. I'm loving this mirror because I know it's making you guys able to see a lot better. So I'm so glad I spent $8 on this little itsy bitsy mirror. Alright guys, so I need to wipe that off. Don't want that on my clothes. This is the end of part 1 for the Snow White tutorial. This is how our face should look right now. It looks amazing. I think it looks even a little bit better than in the last video. So if you have the same fair skin like I do, this is exactly how your face should look as of right now. So get ready, get your eye products that I have listed on the blog for tutorial products, and we'll be starting the eyes in just a sec. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Bye.